What's going on, guys? My name is PS Archer, and today we're going to be talking about the campaign mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, things like the storyline, things like the type of technology that we can be seeing in the campaign mode, time period setting, that type of things we're going to be talking about in this video. It's going to be all about the campaign, so remember to listen up if campaign is something that you like in Call of Duty, just in general, and especially in Black Ops 3. If it looks cool to you, like the trailer and stuff like that, be sure to stick around because it's going to be a really good video, very informative about the campaign mode. So basically, where is this game set? So if you haven't been able to tell from like the trailers and stuff like that, it's in the far future. It's actually the year's 2060, which is about 35 years after the events of Black Ops 2. And when, like, in Black Ops 2, you guys remember, like, Raul Menendez, he, like, hacked all the drone systems and stuff like that, and used drones to, like, attack different countries around the world and stuff like that, and it was this huge fiasco, and it was really, really bad. That's all you guys need to take away from that. Well, in response to this, so this could never happen again, countries have invented systems called dead systems, or direct energy air defense systems, which basically renders all air support used against that country useless. So this game is going to be a huge boots on the ground game. That's basically what it is. Like, I don't know if this is going to play into multiplayer, really, this dead system. Like, maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a dead system as, like, a kill streak that you could get. Maybe, like, the enemy has air support up or something like that, and it's a way to render their air support useless. It'll just take it down right away, so that'd be pretty cool. Or, in multiplayer, like, are there gonna be not as many air support kill streaks because of, like, the background with this dead system being in the game? Like, there's not that much air support. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me know what you guys are thinking on that down in the comments below. No one ever comments. Like, come on, guys, leave a comment. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. So this is gonna be a huge boots on the ground game, and because of this, like, new alliances are formed in the world and stuff like that, and there's, like, changing political climate around the world. There's also climate change playing an impact onto that, like resources coming from different countries are running out, and then other countries are gaining better resources, I guess, and stuff like that. So basically, the whole geography, like the geopolitical thing of the world or whatever, the map, I guess, is like all rearranged and stuff like that. Alliances are switched from like present day and stuff like that. So anyway, new technology that we can expect to see in this campaign mode includes the all-new DNA or DNI, and DNI is the direct neutral interface, which gives soldiers complete control of their physiology, and it will also allow players to integrate with computer systems like enhanced limbs and stuff like that. So basically, if your arm gets blown off or something like that in this universe, then they can just put on like a robot arm or something like that. It'll work just like a regular arm, maybe even better. And also in this title, we also get something called cyber cores that are for use in the campaign, which are like special powers that can be used at any time in the campaign. And some examples of this might be the I can't really read that. I'm reading this off Charlie Intel right now, but it's immolation, which I believe that allows you to set things on fire, as well as remote hijack that lets you take control of the drones and other controlled items. And yeah, so basically that's what's coming. I'm not 100% sure I like this. Like, I like the base Call of Duty like campaign, like even Advanced Warfare. I think the biggest problem I had with the Advanced Warfare campaign is that the last 5 levels all took place in New Baghdad, and it was just garbage. I hate fighting in the same place for too long. It's just annoying. It annoys me. I like globetrotting in Call of Duty, but that was the only thing. Like, everything else, perfect. Like, Advanced Warfare was fine in regards to the campaign mode. And this, it seems like they're going too much over the top. Like, they're trying to throw, I get it, they're trying to throw all these new things into the campaign mode to make it fresh, make people actually want to play the campaign, because everyone that I talk to seems to just jump right into multiplayer and doesn't even know about the campaign. Like, I'll try talking to, like, Downsy and Cozy about the campaign mode. I'll be like, guys, so this is what's going down in Black Ops 3. I think what are you guys thinking about it? I never played the campaign mode. I stopped at, like, Black Ops 1, or I stopped at World at War or whatever, and it's like, oh, guys. So I get it. They're trying to provide an incentive for people to play the campaign mode. That's why they're throwing all this new stuff into the campaign mode. But for people who play the campaign mode every year, but like myself, I'm not sure I like it. Like, light things on fire, like that, that doesn't need, that, I don't know, like, is that a flamethrower or something? Like, I hope, like, that is a flamethrower, because I just don't want to be able to look at something, press, like, LB or something, and have, like, a car blow up. I don't want to do that, because it's just stupid, like, with laser vision, I don't know. But, yeah, and then remote hijack, this is something that we've seen before in Call of Duty in the Strike Force missions from Black Ops 2. So if you guys remember, there are these missions in Black Ops 2, these optional missions called Strike Force missions, where basically you had to do different things like defend a base. Like, I remember one, you had to like defend a convoy and stuff like that, and you're using like drones, you can control different players on the ground and stuff like that. And you know, I feel like this game, the way they're describing it, and the way, from what I've seen in the trailer, it's gonna be a lot of like similar to Strike Force, like basically where they drop you into an area, like very, very similar to like other open world games, like Destiny might be a good example of this, like where it just drops you into like an area for the mission, and there's a storyline that goes along with it, but it's an open area, and you have to go to different spots on this enlarged map to try and like complete objectives and stuff like that. And to me, yeah, that does sound cool, like, and then you get to use all your Strike Force gear and stuff like that, like use drones, take control of other people and stuff like that. But the other part of that, me, is like, I like linear Call of Duty campaign. It feels like a movie to me. It seems, I just like linear Call of Duty games. I don't know why. It's easy. I don't have to run around like, where the heck do I go? Like, I will shut games off if I don't know where I have to go. Like, I will get so frustrated. And that's the route this kind of seems like it's taken. That kind of scares me a little bit. Like, I liked the Yellow Brick Road Call of Duty like style, like back in Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, even Advanced Warfare. Like, I mean, that was good. I liked that. Like, Black Ops 2 even like made it even better because it was like pick your own decision type of thing. Whereas in this, it's like, alright, we dropped you into a like huge world or whatever that like has a gazillion buildings that you can go in, and you have to search for like intel or like whatever, like this intel thing you have to get for the mission. So it's like, okay, what do I do now? And the game's just like, good luck. And it's like, I don't know, that may not be the way it's going to play out, but I mean, just from what I'm reading, it does look like that's the way it's going to play out. But anyway, also, another huge thing coming to campaign this year is that there's going to be a 4-player co-op mode, so very similar to that of Call of Duty World at War, where you're allowed to play with up to 4 other people the campaign, so maybe if you and a friend want to play through the campaign together, you will be able to do that, and to me that sounds kind of cool. Like, I'm actually thinking about the Let's Play that I'm going to do for this next Call of Duty game, since it's just going to be so big and stuff like that. I might actually do that with a couple of my friends. Like, if you guys would want to see that, like a couple other YouTubers on YouTube, like Cozy Downsy, they might want to play this with me. So I like that aspect. Like, I could just see it now, like me, Cozy Downsy, just playing like Black Ops 3 for you guys, doing Let's Plays and stuff like that. It seems like it would be a pretty cool concept. So I do like that. But the problem is, like, I don't know how this will work necessarily. Like, because as you guys know, each character that you play along in like your main squad in Call of Duty has their own thing. Like, maybe at one point this character saves you, at another point this character like does something, at another point this character dies like in the middle of the mission or something like that. And you know, I don't know how that's gonna work if you have 4 people, because obviously you can't have like the other characters save you. Unless, like, the only other thing I can think of is that you create your own character for this campaign mode, and then you have the other, like, main characters, and then you have your friends with their own characters, and you 4, or if you're playing with 4 people, you drop into the mission, and then you also have your squad, like your main squad that's supposed to be there for the game, with their other 4. But the other thing that I'm thinking is, like, usually, like, maybe if you, like, fall or something, you slip off a ledge or something, like, the character grabs you, like, who's gonna slip off the ledge? Like, there's a lot of logistics that go into it. Like, are they just not gonna have those cool moments in this game? Like, I don't know how it could work, because if you think back to, like, a good example would be in Black Ops 2, like, that mission, like, the second one, Solarium, where you're, like, on the cliff, and you're doing, like, the cool cliff jumping stuff, and you're, like, roping between cliffs and stuff with Harper and, like, Salazar and stuff. How would that work with co-op? Like, would there, like, after you get to the other side of the cliff and the tree falls down, then the other 2 players do it or something like that, and then they rope across, and then the tree falls down again? Like, it's moments like that that you're not going to be able to have if you're playing co-op, and that, I don't know, like, is the, like, game gonna be, like, completely different if you were to play it in co-op mode, or is it gonna be, like, the same, and they're gonna, like, try and work around it? I'm not 100% sure, but, yeah, I might look into that a little bit more, and if it's different between single player and co-op, I might go through and play co-op first with my friends before they beat the game, and we'll play it through together, we'll experience the game, and then the second time, I'll bring you guys a second Let's Play on it, where I just go through and play solo, and then we can get all the cool action moments and stuff like that. I don't know, I'll bring you guys more information on that as I get it. And also, so what's this game about? Let's get into the storyline of this game real briefly. I've got a couple minutes left in the commentary here, but basically what this game's about, it's about like the biggest leak in CIA history. Like, some whistleblower or someone leaks a bunch of, like, intel on where the CIA operations are, like, at when they're happening and stuff like that, and there's this huge leak, and it's the biggest leak in CIA history, and they basically have to, and now this team, your main team, has to go around and, like, cover it up, like, and also, I think, I saw this in an article on Charlie Intel. I'm not sure if this is, like, a leak unconfirmed, or if it was mentioned by David Von der Haar himself, or whatever. I just saw this on charlieintel.com, so take it for what it is. Also, like, I also heard that in the first mission of the game, you go to Singapore, you go to an off-the-grid CIA base, and you have to recover some data from it. So, that seems pretty cool. I mean, like, the whole premise of it, like, and you have to, like, this whole CIA was, like, declassified and stuff like that, and you have to go around, like, patching up the holes of, like, and, like, collect all the, like, intel that this whistleblower guy leaked or whatever. I'm trying to get to the word here, but yeah, so basically this guy just said the name said where and when all these CIA operations are happening, and every time he leaks something, you have to go around and, like, try and recover that leak, if you will. So, I don't know, that seems like a pretty cool part of the game, I guess. Like, and also, one thing that I want to, like, give to you guys, like, one piece of information that I'm actually thinking about, is the fact that, you know how Black Ops 2 had splitting storylines at the end, and, like, it all went different? Now, granted, this game is far enough in the future where you could still be within, like, the Mason David Black Ops story arc, and the decisions you made in Black Ops 2 wouldn't affect the, like, data on this game. Like, the outcome of Black Ops 2, like, wouldn't affect this game. But, like, the title Black Ops doesn't have to be associated with Mason, David, Woods, those guys, Hudson. The title Black Ops doesn't have to be associated with them. It could be this could be, like, this game could be taking place in, like, a huge, like a separate world, if you will, separate universe from Black Ops 2. Now, that's just my theory. On Charlie Intel, it says 35 years after the events of Black Ops 2. Like, that kind of makes sense. Like, that's with the dead systems and stuff like that. But I have a feeling they're just assuming that. Like, they got information about, like, these dead systems and stuff, and they're trying to link it in with Raul Menendez. I don't know, but that's just food for thought, guys. What if this game didn't take place within the Black Ops universe, and it was in a different universe? And you guys might be asking, Arker, why did they name it Black Ops 3 then? Well, it might be because, like, some aspects of Black Ops 2 are brought into this, as well as it deals with the, like, same storyline as Black Ops. So, like, the Black Ops 3 title would be fitting because it deals with these black operations, these CIA guys who go off the grid and stuff like that. I don't know, that's just food for thought. I highly doubt that's the case, but I was just thinking about it. I just wanted to throw it out there because, again, like, all this dead system stuff with, like, the directed energy air defense and stuff like that, that was information that was released by Treyarch that Charlie Intel got, but they're assuming that the reason they have these dead systems is because of Raul Menendez. Like, that's what I'm trying to communicate to you guys here. But anyway, we'll find out in the coming months as we get, like, campaign levels revealed and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'll definitely bring you guys along for that information. I believe this will be my last Black Ops 3 informational video. I know we got some zombies info, but I don't feel like it's enough for a whole video, unfortunately. So I'll bring you guys that when I bring you it. And yeah, look forward to, like, normal videos returning tomorrow. Like, I believe I have a New York City vlog coming out, like, either tomorrow or Friday. I went on a trip to New York last week. It should be pretty cool. Definitely make sure you're subscribed if you want to catch that. As well as I believe I might have a life story coming out later this week. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.